Right guys, there's a little bit of a different video than what I normally make. We've had sort of a little bit of an emergency going on, and I'm here at the Triangle Bar, and Steve's going to explain the story. But if this, we're not saying this is true, but it is kind of true at the moment, but if this becomes a kind of law, if it gets signed off, this could have serious implications on most of many bars in Pattaya, particularly live music bars. Steve, can you explain what has happened here?
What has happened, I've got all the licenses in place. You know, your normal license, your liquor license, all your different licenses, except this one license is a live music license.
Sorry, yeah.
Which you get every year, and my license is coming up at the end of the month. So my wife 2 days ago went to City Hall to get the live music license. We've had no problem with this. In the last 10 years, this bar has had live music all the time. I've had it 7 years, and I've had no problem at all, except for the 2 COVID years. So I've got last year's one of 66. So we go there 2 days ago. I stayed in the car, and she went upstairs, and she said, "Oh, come for the new license, a new live music license. There's the money. Also, we got the restaurant license at the same time." So she handed over 6,000 baht, 2,000 for the restaurant license, and 4,000 baht for the live music license. The young lad took it away, give it to a woman. She came back out, give the money back to my wife, and said, "The manager won't sign it off because," or first of all, she said, can you show us a screenshot of the bar?" So my wife phoned the staff then, got a live screenshot of the bar, both sides of the bar, and sent it back to the woman. She looked at it and said, "Oh, the manager won't sign it off because it's not covered in. You've got to be covered in."
So explain that one. Basically, what he's saying is, because this is an open air bar,
yes,
it's not sealed in like many places can be. Don't forget, this is a lot of live music venues. I won't mention any names. Alongside Bacau, even in LK Metro, are not covered in as well. So maybe they're going to get problems. So basically, they want to cover it in. I understand what they're saying. I do understand it, Steve. Yeah. They want to have it covered in so it stops the noise pollution. I get that. The only issue here is that Pattaya is a tourist destination, and most bars have been like that. But this has got serious implications with everything, Steve.
Yeah, it's just crazy. But the staff, they're all coming to me because I put the blog out yesterday. They said, "What's happening, Steve? What's happening?" I got Filipinos I got 12 musicians here. Some are Filipinos. They've all got work permits. What's happening? We got to pay our bills. What's going to happen? At the end of the month, I've got to stop music. So when my wife says, "Well, what are we to do?" They said, basically, you've got to close it in. Where's the letter? The letter of the law? Who has done this? And apparently it's come from higher than the manager. The man has come from there, so it's got to be signed off by the mayor. So I understand. So I said, "Well, ask for where's the letter? Where's the letter or not to say this has got to be done? When is it got to be done by? Has it been sent out to anybody?" I seem to be the first one of this year. This is when it started, the beginning of this year, for this to be implicated. To be. So they said every bar that's open air, you look, Billabong, Climax, every single bar, and a lot of their bar is outside on the street. So how are they going to enclose it? I mean, right along Beach Road, Soi 7, Soi 8, all the bars along there, Walking Street. What about all the big bars in Walking Street? We all got to come under the same umbrella. You can't say yes to me and no, and you've got to do it, and they haven't. So that's not fair.
Is this like is he what it seems to be live music?
Live music globally. What it is, they're trying to obviously cut down the noise pollution, but you could go up the street here and they've got a party on, so they're making more noise, bang bang banging, than anywhere else.
What about all these bars that they have the big speakers outside?
That's what I'm on about. Yeah, if they and they got to get it a daily pass supposedly.
Right.
They're supposed to get one which costs about 100 baht to put music on for the day for a party. you know. Again, you got to go to City Hall. I think it's 78 or 100 baht, you know. But I mean,
So
why didn't and they're not giving me no time. So when my license is at the end of this month, bang, I've got to close or get a fine. And if I flout the law, then they can close me down.
So hang on, Steve. You've got 12 band members. You've got about 30 staff in total.
Yes.
So
and all well, but this money comes in, and it goes out to everywhere else. Not only them. What about my suppliers? I'm not going to be ordering nowhere near as much beer because nobody's going to come in here. This is a live music place, and people come here for the live music, not just to drink. All right, in the daytime they come here to drink, but I mean, it is predominantly a live music.
Well, the Triangle Bar has always been known as a live music venue. So I mean, we're trying to get some clarification on this, and we've got people speaking in there, trying to see what's going on. And like you just said, we don't know if the mayor signed the form off yet.
No, I don't know. But somebody or this new manager have gone his head. Oh, we should stop all live music, or you know, it's open air. You know, some of the bars are not even closed in.
This will have serious implications for musicians as well. I mean, Pattaya is well known for having quite a big musicians union as well, in a way. So when the news of this gets out, I mean, it's still confusing, isn't it, what's going on? Basically, you have been refused that license.
Yeah, that's it.
So I don't know whether
where to go from here, what to do. I had a quote yesterday. They said it could cost from 300,000. We're doing all the total measurements, but you don't know. You need the law to tell you exactly what they want. Is it going to be total soundproofed? And we can't give you a quote. They've quoted me from 300,000 to 500,000 to get. It's a big area, right around here, and some of it is not easy to actually do.
You would have to then also, it would be more costly because you're then going to have to put air conditioning.
Yeah. So you know, it just.
Which would then obviously
Where'd you go?
put the prices of beer up and
which ball do you throw up in the air and which one do you catch first? Really?
Yeah.
Because no one seems to know, and no one can give you an answer.
So as it stands at the moment, Triangle Bar, what's the date?
The 29th.
You're looking at closing on the 29th.
Well, I'm not closing. It just means that I can't serve any live music. But then I can put music on, and have karaoke, which is a different license again. I've got that already. Or you can have you know, just normal background music, and you can put that out blaring more than the band, and they're not going to close me down for that.
It sounds strange because let me tell you something. I mean, if you look at say my bars in Soy 7, they're all open air. We don't have live music on, well, most of the time, but they're open air as well. And then even if you look at Soy 6, a lot of bars are open fronted, even on the Soy. A lot of bars. So how far does this law mean? I know at the moment it's just basically saying live music, and I hope that common sense prevails here, Steve, because I think it will prevail.
Well, it goes from one player with acoustic guitar or a guitar. It's live music.
Yeah.
It's people playing live. So how do you interpret any of the law, really? Also, don't forget the hotels and restaurants. Are they going to come under this act as well? You just look at the Discovery Beach. They're open air. They got live music along the beach there. That's a big hotel there.
It's a grey area, isn't it? It's a total grey area. How this is going to be implemented, if it is implemented, we're hoping that common sense is going to prevail here, and it won't be implemented. I do get it. I understand that maybe, you know, in say in a city somewhere, in a town, you know, in another area, and they've got these live, you know, the Thai music is loud as hell, and they want to just protect the locals.
I'm actually in the red zone anyhow for live music.
Yeah.
Actually, until 4 o'clock. You know.
Yeah.
Then you can stay open till 4 o'clock. You know. I close at 1:30 because I do think about my neighbours around me. They got people, you know, trying to sleep.
Yeah.
So I only play till 1:30. If it goes on to 2 o'clock at the latest, and then it all stops. My bar is all closed by 2:30. You go around the corner, and not mention any names, and they got music going. They're still in the red zone like myself, and they're still playing live music till 3 o'clock.
When you say the red zone, what do you mean by that?
You're in the
entertainment zone.
You're in entertainment zone. Yeah, the red zone,
yeah.
The entertainment zone. Like if I was over in Khao Noi or over on the dark side, all they all got to close for 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Soy Bacau, Soi Pattaya, Soi Chai Poom is still in the entertainment zone.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's Walking Street.
So it's
the entertainment
So
zone.
basically, the noise is basically expected. You know, this is the entertainment. That's what Pattaya is. I mean, you can moan about noise levels but this is Pattaya. And if you know, what would it be? It'd be shut down. It'd be well, it wouldn't even be a choir, would it?
Well, I just wouldn't take the money that I'm doing, and I couldn't afford to be paying the staff.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what
So
I paid the staff. I'd have to cut the staff down. I'd have to stop the band, which is 12 members.
Yeah.
They've got livelihoods. They got bills to pay. Where are they going to go? And they're going to come if I leave now on this. But whenever the next bar they go to, when is their live music license up?
So basically,
I may be the first one. I may be the first one to come up against it.
From what the only license that comes together every year is like the entertainment license, which is usually the end of the year.
You get all the licenses at the end of the year. It goes from the 1st of January right through till the 31st of December. But I don't know about this live entertainment. Ours obviously is from the 29th of January. So I've gone in there before now, and to make sure we've got it, everything's all in order, and you've been refused it. But I don't know, I mean, if Billabong's license is in February. Matador license have only opened up 6 months. If their live license is in the middle of the year. Climax is theirs. The Rock Factory, when is theirs? Mayfair. Candy Shop. 5 bars in
less than half a kilometre.
Five bars in Treetown. Don't forget, this bar is half of it. Soi Chai Poom is a private road. So they could make me, theoretically, they could maybe close this side in, the right-hand side, which is Soi Excite. But how have they got jurisdiction over there? So whether they've got jurisdiction in LK, whether they got jurisdiction in Treetown, or they just say, well, it's noise abatement. You know, they're going to come down with one of these sound monitor things, you know. But it's under 90 decibels.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
I've got a decibel reader on my phone, and I always check. Most bars are within that, unless you go to a Thai bar somewhere, and it's way over 100 with in the Thai bars. That's what the Thai's like.
It's how you interpret the law and what you do, and how they're going to interpret the law, or where is the letter of the law? You ask somebody for that. Oh, we haven't got it. We can't give it. Can't tell him. So what? Who is masterminding this? Is it actually coming from this new manager that's there and saying this has come from the mayor? Because he's the one, I think, that dictates the law of the city.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Or whether it's coming from Chonburi from above him.
Maybe the mayor doesn't even know about it. We don't know.
But
so where'd you go from here, Steve? Now
I don't know. I've Lisa, who's got it, is the Entrepreneurs Business Association. I've asked her to look into it because she's up and down into the City Hall. So I think she's going to ask questions there. I've asked questions to the Pattaya News, the Thai Pattaya News. He said he's going to go there and ask the questions. Where is the letter? Who did you speak to? So these people that are in the know more than me, it's no good me going there as a farang. My wife went there. So, but a lot of Thais are really shy, and they won't ask the questions. If I'd have been there, I'd have said, well, what about this? Where's the letter of the law? Who assigned this letter? You know, I don't mean to say, someone's just trying to bullshit you or whatever, but they wouldn't sign the letter, anyhow. So they wouldn't show me a letter to where the law comes into effect. They wouldn't tell me when it's got to be done by. They don't give you. They can't just say, "Oh, we're going to give you 6 months to get it all sorted." Where's somebody going to pluck 300,000 to 500,000 out of the sky to put this right now?
You see,
and then we don't know whether they could still say, "No, it's not soundproofed enough." What soundproofing do they want? Is it just a closed in? What sort of closed in? Do they want a glass closed shutters? Can you just put a roller blind down? It's going to it's going to sort of cut down the noise. You don't really know what the score is.
It's confusing because, I mean, what's happened here is basically you've just gone to renew the license. You've already done your entertainment, then 29th of January your license up. So you go to a couple of weeks ahead, you go and get it done, which is just normal standard, and then you can't have it. Where is the consultation on this? Where have they said, okay, give you some notice, this is what we're going to do?
Why haven't they
There isn't any. It's, no, you need to enclose it in. Some places you can't just enclose in, can you?
No.
I mean, you suppose that you're in a better position where you can.
Look at Billabong and Climax. Most of the tables are outside. How are they going to close that? They're encroaching on the road. Then you can't just put a ring around it. Anyway, and if they just had the inside, you got about 20 people in it, whereas they got about 200 people.
So the situation we're in, guys, is just confusing. It's confusing. Nobody knows yet. I hope I'm right, but I think that common sense will prevail here. I think that, when they see the situation, when people like Lisa and the Pattaya News and everybody contact them and ask them for clarification, this is really happening. This has massive implications on the whole live music scene in Pattaya, which is a very big scene. And there's, in the first lockdowns, after the first lockdowns, the only reason we opened up is because it was the bands, it was the musicians that kicked off, and that's why they allowed us to open up. And this will put a nail in them massively. And there's a lot of them in the area.
It's not just me. You look around. You look at it. All the live bands in Walker Street, Lucifer, Candy Shop, Hot Tuna, they're all open. They got to enclose it all of them. You look along the beach, you look along Soi 7, Soi 8, there's all those there. As I said before, Discovery Beach Hotel, it's outside. It makes a difference if it's a restaurant, it's still live music. Live music is live music. Look at here, just in this area here, there are 10 venues. Every one have got musicians, and the ramifications from that, it's a big circle. If there's no band, you're not taking any revenue, you haven't got to pay, you're not getting beer in, so the suppliers, so it's a big circle. And people have said to me already, let's go around all the different venues, get everybody together, and march on City Hall, and put a protest into the mayor's office to see what is actually happening. Where's the letter of the law, who it's come from, and what's happening? So that's maybe, you don't really want to go down that road, but surely somebody will come up soon and say, it's in consideration for the next 6 months. Am I going to get a license for the next 6 months?
Well, yeah. Well, let's hope this doesn't happen. Let's hope that common sense prevails here, because, like I say, the implications are pretty huge. We all know that Pattaya's got a big live music scene. It's going to affect a lot of places. Stephen, thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you, Nick.
I mean, the amount of crap Steve's had over the last 3 years, and he's still coming at you, mate. He's still coming at. I'm pretty sure things are going to turn around for you. Oh, things have been going decent for you anyway, bar wise anyway, but personal life not so much. But anyway, Steve, thank you very much.
Cheers.
And let's see what happens, guys. Take care. Bye bye.
Cheers, fellas.